Hi guys, it's me, Nightwing. This is my first webcam video. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna talk about IMVU groups on this and like all the drama that goes on, like the roleplay and it's like how the storyline goes, like, you know, sort of like exposition thing, climax, falling action, and resolution. Well, that's what's going to happen all the time. So, we're going to begin with Eastern Private High School. Now, what's going on there is having like a sweetheart dance, like a couple thing, you know, even though I don't like it that much. So, Willow waiting for her twin sister Wisteria and her boyfriend Matthew, and they are gonna go together as a three. It's a free pair, and meanwhile Demetra is kind of like confused because she don't know if Daniel's going or not, because apparently what happened, he got in trouble for pushing a kid into a locker. And it's like, his mom wasn't happy, so the persons who got shoved into lock, their mom wasn't happy because it was like kind of like a parent meeting day or something like that. But what happened was, that's pretty much, he pretty much got detention, I assume. So yeah, so here's the post. Let me get it up first and we'll go from there. So here's how we begin our night. So this is how we're gonna begin. Okay, so Matthew walked down the hall and came with just a gray tux and black tie. He had black shoes on his feet. He looked for Willow in the hallways, so that's not obvious. So Daniel had gotten dressed in just jeans and a formal button-down top with black formal shoes. He walked down the hallway. He wondered if Demetra was mad at him for getting in trouble the other day. Which was a doubt. I mean, Demetra would never be mad at him. I mean, it's like a love thing, you know? It's like how it goes in the love zone, you know? Anyway, Willow says, but the user who plays Willow replied, Willow walked over to him and smiled, apparently happy. Like, she's happy as can be, but it's kind of weird at the same time, because it's like they're in love, and then Daniel's like, is Demetra mad at me, or is she just snuggling? He's like real confused, so he's really confused. So he's pretty much in a tough decision. He's like, does Demetra hate me right now, or... Which is not true, because she never really holds a grudge, really. She's too sweet for such a nature. She has too much sweet nature in her. And it's like, and they just assume that she'd do that, but you know, they're wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to say for them is Demetra ultimately gets changed into her dress. She went outside, finding Daniel easily, and hugged him gently, hiding her face by looking down. So she's kind of a little nervous, mainly because she's really shy and she really don't socialize that much with people unless she knows them. So she's kind of a little nervous, because she's a little torn from the whole ski trip incident, which she smooched Kai, who was the kid who got shafted in the laughter. But you see, she's still a little torn, but she's getting there. She's getting better. So she's getting better. And then Wisteria is going to find Willow and goes over to them. Okay, now we gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. Hint the shifty eyes. Okay, let's hope it wasn't like the last fiesta, because the last time they had a party, Mr. Porter, the old principal, went cuckoo. Apparently he was a psycho killer. And how it went was, he apparently murdered one kid's mother, and he was never convicted or something like that. And he got an idea and tried to kill Jake's girlfriend, Audrey. And apparently Willow and Wisteria ultimately stopped him, along with Kimberly and Mr. Rodrigues, Mr. Rodrigues eventually became principal. And yeah, he's stuck in jail for the rest of his life. So what a happy ending to his career. Still reminds me the one time he said to Jacob, Jacob, which was Willow's ex-boyfriend. He's her ex-boyfriend. So ultimately, I love the part in one, like Dylan, which is Wisteria's boyfriend. The guy hasn't been active lately, but he and her were smooching on a bench, and Mr. Porter came out, because Willow took blue food dye and dumped it on him. And that's what Jacob did to Wisteria and Dylan too. So they were still smooching, and then Mr. Porter comes out, pulls them away from each other. He's like, "Kissing leads to babies, no kissing." And it's like, buddy, you're screwed up. It's like, buddy, babies don't come from smooching, okay? It's like, it's just a weird thing, because some people just don't like when people snog, in a way. I'm not gonna say anything now, because technically I don't like people snogging. I see that all the time in school. It's annoying to the point of no return. And I get really pissed off at people. I'm like, what the hell? Why are you doing this? So it's I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And it's like, oh, my friend, she goes, "No PDA," whenever she sees something like that. And I laugh all the time because it's so funny when she says it. But other than that, technically, apparently what happened, I'm trying to think what to say. How do I explain this? Okay, so how it kind of goes is Kind of like when the birds roam, you know? It's like, you do what the Romans do, but then again, boyfriend and girlfriend and things are just weird. But anyway, what happened then is what we're going to do. Like, it's kind of weird because Willow used to date Jacob and they kind of broke up, and it's kind of weird because apparently she has multiple personalities, one good, one evil. Well, she's sort of evil, but but mischievous evil, but you know what I mean. But one's evil, which is named Lilith, and that's what kind of tore them apart, and she's fearing that will happen to her and Matthew because he loves Matthew so much. They didn't make love yet, but I mean, the couples, even Willow made love to Jacob, but well, it was kind of technically the other way around, or was it both ways? I'm trying to remember. So, the only couples that seemed to make love at this point was Jacob and Willow, actually twice, or 3 times, sorry. Jake and Audrey, and Demetra and Daniel. They made out and eventually made love in the woods, but sorry, I'm laughing too hard. So, that's kind of what happened. It's like hard to explain because I know you'll be thinking, wait, was there animals passing there? Like, would they be blinded? But I don't know for sure because it's like a time skip. So, yeah. It's kind of odd because it's like, what the hell? You're forgetting about me. But, you know, it just happens all the time. You know, it's like, gotta love the love. It's like just needs things to live off of, like, sort of like a plant. Like, a plant needs water, sunlight, soil, nutrients, all that good stuff. But you kind of technically see my point. Nah, crap, I forgot to look for a dress for Demetra. Hold on a second. Because it's kind of like a casual dance. It's like kind of hard to really explain because I'm really not good at explaining stuff. But you see the point. This dress looks pretty. I know it's like weird looking on Bing for these pictures because they're like, for some reason this computer does not like Bing. I don't know why, but there's just a weird thing. Like, I mean, sometimes it freezes on me. I don't know why, but it just tends to do that for some reason. So it's like, you know, it's like hard to explain because it's like, you know, weird because you don't expect that to happen. It's, you know, because you never really expect that to happen and you don't really look forward to it, but it ultimately happens. I don't know why, it like freezes the whole internet up and I'm like, ugh. You know, so angry. So, okay, so our next post, Miss Itch. See my dog fleas here. Okay. Daniel stopped when he saw Demetra coming towards him. He blinked when she hugged him, and he hugged her back then. Nice dress, he said, while looking down at her and studying her. Matthew hugged Willow. She looked beautiful as always, he complimented her and smiled. He then noticed Wisteria but said nothing. He just gave Wisteria a short wave. It's kind of like, the good things of life. The good things going on. It's just, well, at least Daniel knows she's not pissed at him. It's like, yay. The good stuff. I wonder what's gonna happen. Let's see what I'm gonna make Demetra say. Demetra blushed. And then she stutters a little. She's like, thank you. It's like, because she never really was complimented like that. She then looked at him and she's like blushing, in comparison. It's like, now Wisteria just waves back. She's pretty much glad her sister has somebody because, well, it's kind of hard to explain because, well, Willow had to deal with Jacob, and apparently Wisteria gave him a good kick in the balls in this campaign trail of the school student council election. So, yeah. So she's glad her sister is happy for once. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm happy for you, Just do your own thing. I wonder if they're going to make love, because I have a feeling they're going to. In my gut, it's like it's saying to me that they're going to make love. I don't know why, but it's kind of weird, really, because I don't know if I want to know. It's like hard to explain, because if I think about it, I'll probably be right.